Compared with many other countries, Finland has many unique features in integrating career education into the curriculum. In Finland, career education is a legal entitlement for individual students. According to the current legislation, students are entitled to have access to adequate career counseling and guidance throughout the school year. Both in comprehensive and upper secondary level education, there's a total of 76 hours allocated to career education. And this provides a coherent entity as a continuum from comprehensive education to further learning opportunities. The goals and content of career education are defined in national core curricula, and the latest curricula was defined by the Finnish National Agency for Education in 2014, and it was endorsed and implemented first time in August 2016. And these core curricula, as I mentioned, they define the content and overall goals. But on a local level, the schools are required to design a local implementation plan, which includes the definition of the local context, but also the job descriptions of different school staff members. It also, the schools are required to define how they cooperate with parents and also with the local enterprises. And this local cooperation is supported in Finland by online learning environments. The schools have to evaluate the progress of the career education annually, and the Finnish Agency for Education has also defined quality criteria how to do this. Professionalism of career practitioners has been agreed as one of the 5 quality criteria of national guidance systems, and this was endorsed by the European Lifelong Guidance Policy Network in 2015. And according to international standards, Finland has very highly professionalized career system. All the school counselors or practitioners within educational settings, they have to have either a master degree, 300 ECTs or 120 ECTs, or a 60 ECTS postgraduate diploma in order to have a sustainable and permanent vacancy within educational settings. And in general, these practitioners are in charge of the guidance services within the schools, but they also support the staff members in sort of providing the overall services. According to international evaluation, the integration of career education in the curriculum has been acknowledged as one of the strengths of our educational system. For example, according to the PISA 2012 study, the school in Finland was seen substantially more important source for career management skills development than the sources outside of the school. And the perceived career management skills among the students were well above the average compared to many other countries. In this study, Finland was among those countries where career education has an explicit role within the educational system. These results, they enforce the potential value of integration of career education to curricula to enhance the acquisition of career management skills regardless of the social background of the students. So this implies that career education is an important measure to promote social equity and social justice. However, these policy implications need to be reflected against the findings in the same study that in many countries also the personal student characteristics like the attitudes towards the schools or resilience, they seem to play a more important role in career management skills than the factors within the institutional or organizational factors. Within the international cooperation of career practice and policy development, we have found also evidence that career education is most effective when it's lifelong, it's progressive, and includes the acquisition of career management skills as an explicit competence for lifelong learning. When we are integrating career education to curriculum, we need to be aware also of the wider outcomes of guidance. We have learning outcomes, economic outcomes, and also social outcomes. In educational setting, guidance helps individuals to clarify their learning paths throughout education and work. From an economic perspective, it helps individuals in transition to employment and work, but also helps you to use your skills in an effective manner. From social perspective, it promotes active citizenship and helps us to be resilient in the face of changes. To conclude, in Finland, well-functioning career education system can be acknowledged and described as an indicator of well-functioning and efficient national educational system.